Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Road Brother YouTube channel. Today, I'm finally back. I've been gone for like 2 days or something. I went on a motorcycle ride, and then I got sick. A nice double ear infection, as well as something going on with my throat. But hey, it's okay. Got some antibiotics now. We should be all good to go. Today, we're going to be discussing the new rig that just dropped, and it's called the Roblox Starter Rigs. With an S, plural, you know. Now, this rig was made by SoftGB, and I forget the order. AEPBR, I think is what his name is. I might have got the letters wrong. I was right. AEPBR. He has a YouTube channel focused around animating and rig making. Really anything to do with GFX. And SoftGB, I don't know if he has a Twitter, or I mean a YouTube channel. He definitely has a Twitter. So I'll have his Twitter and AEPBR's YouTube linked down below, as well as this page right here. Now, it's been a long time, at least on the mainstream, that rigs have been released. I believe the last mainstream rig was Paint Rig V3. And keep in mind, I'm not really in the GFX space, but that's the last one I really heard of. So this one looks very cool and very promising. Some of the coolest stuff about this rig, or rigs, first off, all the body types. There's blocky, boy, they actually list them right here. Blocky rig, 2.0 rig, boy rig, woman, man, and girl, superhero, buff rig. And this part is so cool, guys. Roblox HD, why did I stutter that? It's 2 letters. HD faces. Over 350 classic Roblox faces revamped to 4K, guys. This is a game changer for a couple of reasons. You're no longer gonna have to download them off of Google, bring them into Photoshop, put them on your rig. It's just a lot easier. They'll be in there on Blender. And then there's all of this stuff, which I'm not really gonna go over on the video, except for installing the add-on, because, you know, might help some people. Anyways, right here, you can name your own price. This is free if you would like it to be free, but I would recommend supporting these guys, as they are helping a lot of people with this. And I don't know if this is what they've raised so far or what I'm giving, but if they really got zero, guys, toss like $1 or something. I'm personally gonna do 5, and I'm gonna skip this because I don't want you to see my credit card information. All right, so here's my little receipt, a little $5, and here is what the page brings you to. 2 downloads. We have Roblox HD faces and Roblox starter rigs. Let's download both of those and then hop into Blender. All right, now if you guys don't want to follow the text file, I'll show you real quick. I just did this. Go up to edit, and then preferences right here, and then you will click on this install button, find your starter rigs zip file, install it, and then just check this box right here. Then you'll have this add-on installed, and then you come over here, you can press N, starter rigs, and select your rig. Let's delete all of this stuff real quick so it's no longer in our scene, and let's just go the blocky rig right here. There we go. We now have our rig in the scene. I chose blocky because that's my avatar. So if you've never used any rigs or done any GFX or animating before, what you're going to want to do is click on the rig. That could be any of these lines attached to it, and then you're going to go up here and click on pose mode. Now you'll be able to grab parts of the rig and rotate them to pose your avatar. There's a couple other cool parts about this. For example, if we click this big settings tab and then press N on our keyboard, if this side menu isn't popped up, press N, go to item, and then properties, and we have all of this. Flip bone, head type, less lag, subdivision, render, which will only show in your render, and then subdivision viewport, and torso bendiness. There we go. So head type, for example, if we just click over, as you can see, it's changing the type of head that's on this rig. That's very cool. I don't know what flip bone is. Flip bone. Oh, that's this. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep that off for now because I don't think I need it. And there's some other settings too, as well as if you click on the star and go to those properties. IK is inverse kinematics, I believe. I'm not sure what FK is. And then we have fancy wrists, which might work, but probably not on the blocky rig. Oh, I mean, kind of fancy. All right, guys, so now you actually want to go ahead and make the GFX, and I have some good news. First things first, you're going to want to click on up here and go to object mode, and then click on the head. It could be any limb. I just usually do the head, and then go over to shading right here, and you should have a node set up that looks a little bit like this. Now, right here is your main texture. This is what you're going to change to put your clothing on this avatar. To get that texture, you're going to want to grab your avatar, and I guess if you don't know how to do this, you could just go up here to avatar, rig builder, and then my avatar. Now that we have this, we're going to right click it and export selection. Now find somewhere on your computer to save these files and make sure you remember where you save them. Now that that's saved, let's go back into Blender. And I do want to mention, you do need 3.4 or higher. I'm currently using 3.5. Right here, we're going to go find our texture on the computer, clicking this button right here. I just closed it and now I'm going to click open. There was a bunch of options that popped up. I didn't know what they meant. So I just closed that one and now we're going to go find our new texture. We have these options right here, and I'm pretty sure Roblox used to only give you one texture, but now there's a bunch of different ones. And we're going to need the rig to diff right here. Open image, and it looks a little messed up. Now this issue is a very easy one to fix. We simply exported our avatar as an R15. When you export, you want to make sure to click R6. So it is the same process. Rig builder, click on the R6 rig type, masculine for me, and then my avatar. And then we're going to change our position one more time, 0, 0, 0. That'll put it right here. And just to avoid confusion, I'm going to delete everything that was in the previous file so I can put this in there and it'll be all the new stuff. Export selection, gold, row builder, and save. Back to Blender, click the X, click the open. Ah, there we go. Now it's only one texture. So we'll click that, click open image, and as you can see, our guy is here. Another thing that we can go ahead and do is work on the Roblox faces in Blender. This was a feature that I was super excited for. I'm very interested to see how this works if we already have a face on our avatar. Let's click on the Roblox HD faces. There we go. And let's change that to images so we can actually see what's going on. And as you can see, there's so many faces that you could pick from. Let's go ahead and get like, I don't know, man. This patch face. Oh no, we got to do friendly smile. That's so cursed. Open image. And there we go, guys. We now have that face on the rig. Absolutely beautiful. What we're going to do now is go back to our layout mode, Z, material preview, and as you can see, we have our avatar, but we are missing our accessories. So to put those on, we're first going to need to import our Roblox rig that we exported earlier. So import wave front OBJ, go right here, there we go, and import OBJ. Now, since we set our position to 0, 0, 0 in Studio, all of our accessories are going to be exactly where they need to be. Now, all I personally need is the hat and the chain. And we made one mistake. When you're importing, make sure to split by group and split by object. So we're going to import that one more time and then click geometry and split by group. Now, as you can see, I can click on my head and my chain very easily. The rest of these we can get rid of. So we have the two handles and the rig we can get rid of. Perfect. Now, the last thing that we need to do before we could start posing is attach all of this stuff, because if we go into pose mode right now and we move the head, as you can see, the hat doesn't move with it. And that's sort of a problem. Head on up to your edit tab or little edit button, lock object modes, untick that. You want to make sure it's not checked. And then all we have to do is click on our rig, go into pose mode, which we are already in. And then first things first, we're going to click on the hat and then the head bone right here, and then Control P and bone. Now, if we move the head, as you can see, the hat is attached. And right here, if we move the torso, the chain is not attached. So what we want to do is click on the chain, then click on the upper torso, Control P, bone, and now if we move the upper torso, everything is attached. All you do from now on is just pose your avatar however you want. Let's do like something like this, and just move the legs a little bit. Make sure you're clicking on the actual rig and not the arm, because if we click on the arm, it's like this. If we click on the rig, it'll be more like this. So as you can see, you can move your avatar however you want, and then render settings, that's a whole different beast. But let's click F12 after we add a camera, of course. Go back to object mode, Shift A, add camera. Let's move this sort of out here. We can press 0 to go into the camera, which is no longer the hotkey for it. Awesome. I'll have to change that back. I'm just gonna move this over to here and press F12 and hope for the best. All right, so here's our render, which doesn't look too bad. Of course, it could look a lot better if we mess with all of those settings, render settings and all that. If you guys want to see a video going over all of that stuff, let me know in the comments below and by dropping a like on this video. But guys, that is gonna wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.